Hello, everyone. My name is Stanley St. Rose, and today we're going to be talking about the great hymn to Aten. Now, before I go into this topic, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and/or comment so that the channel can continue to grow. So, this great hymn to Aten. I mean, the best way to look at this is ancient Egyptian literature, or I guess we can even say mythology. It depends on how you look at it. Now, the title is, The Great Hymn to Aten. So I kind of look at it like a poem, because a hymn, it's usually like a song. It feels like a poem. In fact, when you read this text, it feels a lot like something praising something else. And King Akhenaten, the history behind this is, or why this was written, is that King Akhenaten, he believed in one God, the sun disk or the sun god, and he stopped worshiping, the multitudes of God. He abandoned that, and the Egyptians weren't really too happy about that because they practiced polytheism. But King Akhenaten, or Pharaoh Akhenaten, moved away from that, and he started to praise the sun god, the sun disk, uh, Aten, and he kind of says that it's pretty much sun worshiping. This hymn talks about how Aten oversees everything on earth, how the sun provides sustenance and energy and life to everything on earth. I mean, and when you think about it from a scientific perspective, you're looking at plants, food, farming, sunlight, how you can see. I mean, the sun pretty much dictates how we move on earth. It dictates how long the day is, when we go to sleep, when we wake up, how we move, the way that, because it coincides with the seasons, the times. If the sun's not close to us, it gets colder. If the sun's close to us, it gets hotter. So the sun, it does have a say within, human behavior on the planet. And this hymn here, the great hymn, talks about how the sun disk shines on all animals, and how powerful the sun disk is, and how wonderful King Akhenaten, or Pharaoh Akhenaten, believes that the sun disk is. And he promoted and convinced his kingdom to move towards monotheism and worship the sun disk, Aten. But as soon after his death, they went back to polytheism and worshiping other gods. So some, scholars debate that this is one of the very first monotheistic religions. Some don't agree with that. But pretty much, in terms of summary and analysis, what the Great Hymn to Aten is, it is pretty much a poem or a hymn, a song that talks about the greatness, the awesomeness of this sun disk, where that King Pharaoh Akhenaten believed in, and that the people weren't truly with him, because as soon as he died, they moved back to polytheism. It also, sheds a light on the ancient world, how they moved about, how they worshipped, and the power of the pharaoh to make decisions, even religious and spiritual decisions for the people. So King Akhenaten, I mean, even to change his name, Akhenaten was not his first name, or he changed his name from whatever it was to Akhenaten. So very significant here, the worship that this pharaoh had for the sun, and how the sun moved around in the sky, and how it dictated when people got up, how animals moved, how life functioned on Earth, and how powerful this pharaoh believed the sun to be. So that's the great hymn to Aten. It's like the worshiping of Aten, and how great he is, and all the things that he does, and how this king believed in him. And this hymn, this poem also says how great Akhenaten is, because he's done so much to make people worship this sun god, and him and his wife, Queen Nefertiti, or Pharaoh Nefertiti. So that's the hymn. That's what it's about. That's what's written within it. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and or comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. King Pharaoh Aten, Akhenaten.